Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this card making project. In this episode, it's episode 5 of using the FabScraps range, and we're going to be using the free Spirit Collection to make a gorgeous shaped card. Please check my blog for all the items that I do use, and there's many more projects on there as well. Now I love hearing from you, and I can reply to you on YouTube again, so hey. And I can always direct message you if you want to contact me directly through my blog or on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Instagram. Just follow the links that there are both at the end of the video and on my blog, or just ask me on Facebook if in doubt. Hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, and let's have a look at the project today. So the first thing that we're going to need from our free Spirit Collection is our card base. Now I've actually used a press cut die called the Stepper to be able to make this. Now I know the same die is available or very similar in different brands, different makes and called different things, but the one I've used is a press cut one. And I've taken a sheet of the Secret Garden paper from the free Spirit Collection and I've die cut it. Now I haven't scored it yet or anything. The die does make some of the score marks, but I thought I wanted to show you how to score it. So what happens is it die cuts it and it puts in the fold lines. So you just fold it together, and then you want to use your bone folder to be able to make sure you've got some nice sharp score lines. Now you maybe don't have this die, so don't worry, you know, you could use this method on different shape cards, or if you don't like shape cards or you haven't got a die to make a shape card, just use a square card. It would work out just as well with that, but I thought something a little bit different today. So I've made sure those lines are nice and sharp with my bone folder, so that when we're finished, the card will stand up perfectly. Now, because the papers from FabScraps are all double-sided, the inside of our card looks like that. However, the back side of the Secret Garden paper has got writing on it. Now, because that's the front, and as we open it up, that's the inside, it's actually upside down. Don't worry about that because we're going to cover the inside, so we won't know. Now I'm going to start off with the back of the card, to be fair, and I'm going to add a new panel to the back, and this is actually from the Dream Catcher paper, double-sided, so I know that there's embellishments on the other side, but I want the full colour from the actual Dream Catcher side. And look at that, look how gorgeous those colours are from this collection. It is a beautiful collection from FabScraps. So that's the back of my card. Now I'm also going to add, because it wouldn't be right if I didn't add a little handmade label. So I've just stamped this from a stamp set that I have from the other brand, from my Anna range. And I'm just going to add that to the bottom, so that now if I give that to somebody, they'll know that I've made it for them. Now I'm going to decorate the inside, so because a card wouldn't be right if we didn't decorate the inside. Now for the inside plate, this is from the Secret Garden paper, and I've cut it out with the dies that are included in the actual die set for the card base. However, obviously, if you were just making a normal square card or a 7x5, etc., you would just trim it to be able to fit. I've inked it slightly around the edges, and I've kind of positioned it for the little bird because it's such a gorgeous paper. I've got flat tape on the back of it, so I'm simply going to add this to the centre like that. There we go. Little hair in the way. I can press it down like so. Now I've also got a sentiment, and this is from the embellishment set that's included with the free Spirit Collection, and this just says love you. I've taken it through my Xyron machine to get all over adhesive on the back of it, and I have inked the edge as well, just slightly, so that it matches the paper with a little bird on from the Secret Garden paper. So I can press that down, make sure it's nicely stuck down, and we've got lots of room for a message, for whatever you want it to say. That just looks so pretty already. Now we can go ahead and decorate the front of our card. Now I'm cheating a little bit because you do get some of the dies that make the embellishments for you for this card. So I've used some of the papers, and the edges are from the Big Dreams paper. I've got them on 3D foam, and I've got edges to match at either side of our card. This would be a good idea for, I think there's a die set, a window die set. I can't remember what it's called. I've not seen it in this country. But this is an ideal way to decorate those, and making just the gorgeous edges. So you can see these are scalloped, 3D foam on the back of them. Press it down, there we go. Now for the centre of our card, I've taken, let's have a look, from the Colour Me Happy, no it's not from that one, it's from the Gorgeous collection anyway. I'm so naughty for not writing it down. I wrote everything else down, and I'm just double checking. No, I'm sorry. You're all going to be shouting at the screen telling me which it is now. So that's the base of our card anyway. And now we're going to add just a couple of our embellishments. Now the embellishment is from the Colour Me Happy. Oh, there we go. It's the same paper. So I would have been right if I'd have carried on saying that. I've cut the dream catcher out and I put it on 3D foam. Now you don't have to be the world's best cutter outer. You just need to be able to make a few snips and position that roughly about there. So I've got a little bit hanging over the edge, but not too much. Now the other embellishment that we're adding is the little bird, and I've cut this out of one of the tags. I've got 3D foam on the back of it, and I'm simply going to overlap this at the side of the dream catcher, she says, like so. There we go. And then I'm going to finish this off with a sentiment, and the sentiment I have is one of the beer board sentiments. It says follow your heart. Now I don't know if you can see this. I've inked it with 3 colours of ink, a lemon, a cerise and a lilac, and then I've heat embossed it with clear embossing powder. Now I've not got any glue on the back of it at the moment, and I'm going to want it to sit roughly, I would say, there on our project. I don't want to cover the little bird up, but I want it so that it's going to sit just to the side. So I'm going to need a little bit of glue just on the edge of that letter, and hopefully this will stick just there over the dream catcher and at the top of the little bird. And there we have our FabScraps 5 project, our 5th project for FabScraps. Such a pretty card, and it's going to stand up perfectly. There we go. So this is our finished card for our project number 5 for FabScraps using our free Spirit collection. And what a great card. It just looks so good from the side, from the front, even from the back. And the inside matches perfectly to the outside. Now don't forget, I'm going to put lots of photos on the blog of the project, and I love hearing from you. Please give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Maybe you're a new viewer and you're just sort of touching base and you've never seen me before. I don't normally show myself, but I'm going to start doing that a little bit more often, hopefully. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time.